We have Tiffany again.
Yes, can't keep a good gal down.
I would like to remind my viewers that if you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and giving a like, and we'll definitely be sure to keep bringing you more videos.
Nobody runs from me. Nobody.
This slice and dice ability is very... It can be very difficult at times to actually land the hit. I'm not a big fan of this killer or the ability. I'm still trying to get used to the power, but it can be very difficult at times. It's kind of like Blight's power, but if Blight was a 110 killer, which is... If you're playing this killer, you might as well just play Blight, because Blight is superior in every way. I can't really go for extended chases with this killer either. She's just too slow. The match will be over by the time I actually get someone if they're at a good loop. I honestly don't know what they were thinking when they made this killer 110. It's also a problem if I can't even find survivors. This is not a good start. Yeah, see, that right there is the reason why this killer is not going to be a top tier killer. When I do use her ability and get close, I can't follow through and get the hit. Whereas if I'm using Blight and I miss a rush, I can at least still catch up to them in a reasonable amount of time, because Blight is a 115 movement speed killer, so I don't have to worry about being slowed by my movement speed. I'm going to be honest, this killer's frustrating. I'm definitely not going to play this killer as much as I did when they first came out. Very frustrating power. Yeah, I have to stay around this area. This match is going against me very quickly. Does she have lithe? Is that why she got so much distance? I feel like she does. That's an insane amount of distance, and I can't catch up to her in any meaningful way. Why did they make this killer 110? This is ridiculous.
Don't run so fast, you could hurt yourself.
I can't even tunnel someone because his killer is just so bad at closing the gap.
Scared of a doll?
All right, finally. Yeah, nice try. He would have gotten her up if he had that made for this
Leave it to me.
buckle up crap, but fortunately he didn't.
Yeah, that looks like it hurts.
Yeah, that would have been the end of this match if he had the made for the or the for the people and buckle up. This match would be over. Hopefully I can get her out. I mean, it's most likely a lost cause at this point. Since this killer is so horrible in chase, I just can't really... I don't really see any other outcome. It's really depressing.
Hello? Anybody there? Come out, wherever you are.
I mean, honestly, the only way they should make a 110 killer who's chase-oriented is if it's a killer like Spirit, where her ability gives her definite advantage in closing the gap and making chases short.
Come here, my dear.
I don't even think Spirit should be 110. Because you don't always have her ability, depending on what add-ons you use. So even Spirit is severely hurt by a slower movement speed, but definitely not this killer. I mean, this killer should not be 110. I don't know how many times I have to say it in order to, I don't know, just hammer it home, because it's...
Very quiet.
This is a chase-oriented killer. It's not like Hag, where she can put traps down and teleport. And yet they just make her so weak in chase. I don't understand it. Whose totem was that? I don't think I've hooked anyone else, have I? Okay, good. He went the wrong way.
Yes!
Toots.
I mean, I guess this is how behavior wants people who play killer. This is how they want them to play. Just keep going for the same person to try and get them out of the match as quickly as possible, because honestly, against good survivors, you're not going to be able to go for multiple chases on different survivors. They're going to finish their objective too quickly. I really wish Behavior would wake up, get a clue, and realize that, you know, the more gen speed perks you give survivors, the more items like toolboxes they have.
You run from
The fact that they're now trying to eliminate 3-genning. Basically, the more breaks they give to survivors in terms of making gens go faster, the more killer players are going to have to play in this manner. Just tunnel people out. Proxy camp hooks. I mean, it's no fun for anyone. He probably has made for this if he has Dead Hard. This is a problem. See, all they have to do is, all they have to do is just know what to look for in terms of the slice and dice. It's not hard to dodge. I might get a draw if I'm lucky.
This is so addictive.
No, not really. I prefer matches where I can win. So it's definitely not addictive. Alright, I'll leave her on the ground, go for him. Yeah, I know you have Dead Hard. And he booted me off the ramp with his Dead Hard. Okay. Gotta get him a hook quick before Dwight gets the LED up. Alright, well hopefully we get a win now because of survivor altruism. I really do hate winning like this though. I don't think it's fun at all. I would prefer to win by going for chases, but it's just not possible with this killer. Slice and dice is just too inconsistent to rely on it in every chase. You really have to know when to drop a chase if a survivor is at a tile that's unfavorable. It's extremely frustrating. And it's a combination of things. It's the fact that the killer is a slower movement speed killer, but it's also the fact that this development team can't seem to design maps in a good way. So I really do not prefer winning like this. It's just not fun. No, David didn't have made for this. That's interesting.